Roll into another pair here. These are going to be the first pair of 6 litters. So the 6s are Moving Furniture, Best Kept Secret on the King's Mother. Moving Furniture is a backdrop son there at Lackey's. If you guys want to know what the name comes from, give Jason or Red or Kate Peterson a call, and they can go in depth with you on that. Fun story on their mom. So their mom would have raised the reserve champion lightweight dart cross at Houston last year that was shown by Weston. We would have actually bought her in Lackey's bread sale this summer for $30,000. So that'd be her first litter actually here. She farrowed at Jason's this summer. So again, the belted one's going to be the male pig. It's going to be 6'7", and then if you will, the Tamworth appearing gilt's going to be 6-2. So.
I'll go ahead and start with the barrow there on the other side. The cryptid barrow there. I think this guy, just in terms of his front end, is really, really unique. I mean, he's so big-chested and opened up and pulled apart up there, but still just cute in terms of his head and his jawline and really good. I think when you see that coming out of the gate, it's awful hard to not get a pin when this one comes right out at you. I think he's got those kind of pieces that hit you hard really quick, but then you study him from there back, and he's got the right kind of back shape. He's got the right kind of rump shape and muscle and power and dimension. I think this barrow maybe a little bit skinnier in terms of his body type right now, but I mean I would say skinny in a good way, and that he's not overdone or he's not. There's no questions in my mind about that barrow's going to have enough in terms of center cage and body going on down the road, but he's got some of those freakier pieces I think to get after and feed on. And we'll switch over to the gilt now, and Jim and I were looking at her earlier in the pen and joking around a little bit about how excited we were to see this one. But now you get her out and you get looking at her, and I think the first time we saw her, it became no joke very, very quickly. And this one's good. I mean, there's no doubt about it. Color aside and color be darned, I think this gilt's awfully nice. Her running gear's good. Her skeleton's good. I don't even think I need to go into depth describing her. I'll let Jim maybe talk about her parts and pieces. But as a whole, that's a dang nice female. If you want to show one, if you want to breed one, if you want a good pig in your barn, look at this red gilt, guys, because she's got some awful big potential and a ton of quality all the way through.
Yeah, I was here. Garrett was out breeding sows, and nobody else had gotten here yet, and I just kind of wandered down through the pens. And this was actually one of the very, very first ones. It was a 9-liter hog that I gravitated to, and then this one here. And I didn't gravitate to her because of her color. I gravitated to her because of quality. And this one here has a really neat look. And you talk about one that's going to grab the attention when they hit the ring with that kind of a head carriage and skull and length the front out of the head of her blade. And the way she looks behind that, I call this pair kind of an oxymoron pair, which is an extremely neat-looking hog out of their front end, but very, very good and bold behind it. That's not always easy getting this pair in this particular group is that way. This red one here is just, again, very, very good skull, very good looking, neat looking, but still a lot of hog. The bones and joints and everything fit right and the right kind of muscle. And if you got a child that really wants to show a pig and maybe has a hard time recognizing what he's got, this one here, you won't lose that one in the ring in a crossbred drive at a jackpot show or a county. But make sure that they do it well and that they enjoy it, because they're going to get along very, very well with this orange colored gilt out here. The barrow, the crip pig we've got here, again, needs to be worked on, but that's not a big deal anymore. They do it very, very well. That's a very sharp, neat looking kind of a barrow. Has an awesome kind of a head carriage and high headed and tall fronted. Has a very neat look from his profile aspect. Watching him go right there with his head high, and that one there is very, very impressive. Very, very neat fronted, but still a lot of hog behind it. Good bones, good pasterns, a lot of muscle behind, and still manageable on his hind leg. He's not a bad hind-legged hog by any means, but there's a lot there. So he'll be a fun one. He'll be fun early and long and late.
Yep, absolutely. Again, the red gilt's going to be 6'2". The belted male's going to be 6'7". I think gilt-wise, feeding window, very, very big. Male hog, I think, goes later summer just because of exactly what Jim said, and he's fed a little bit slower.